from the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU 8 Sports.
Hello, everyone. So, Texas is kind of a big deal. You may have heard that they have their own television network. It's also the only team in the Big 12 Gary Pinkel's Tigers have not beaten. And with Mizzou leaving for the SEC, today would be the last chance in a while to get that win. Tigers and Longhorns, cold on a Saturday morning. First possession for Mizzou, James Franklin to a Damian Washington. Fumbles stripped by the Longhorns. The Horns recover, would lead to a Texas field goal. 3-0, Horns on top. Later in the first quarter, how about some defense from Mizzou? Luke Lambert applies the hit stick. 3 and out for Texas. And look who it is, David Freese, World Series MVP for the St. Louis Cardinals. Then in the second quarter, Franklin up top to TJ Moe. Nice catch by Moe. And that would set up this. Franklin with the snap, takes it up the middle for the touchdown. 7-3 Tigers in the first. Then in the second, how about some defense? Former Jeff City J, Terrell Rossano breaks through the line, sacks David Ash. And then right before the half, how about some offense to go with that defense? Kendall Lawrence takes the pitch, scampers 35 yards for the TD. He had 18 carries for 106 yards, 14-3 Tigers going into the tunnel. How about some second half action now? We had defense, offense, some special teams. Recovers at the 1. Mizzou then would tack on a field goal. Makes it 17-3. Gary Pinkel looking to get that win. But the story, Henry Josie out with a season-ending knee injury, triple tear, MCL, ACL, and his patellar tendon. How can you not feel bad for Josie? Leads the Big 12 in rushing yards. The game goes on, jump to the fourth quarter. Mizzou just needs to run down the clock, but James Franklin isn't done yet. He bursts up the middle. That would put the game in the books. Mizzou wins 17-5 over Texas and leaves the SEC with a victory over every opponent under Gary Pinkel.
Gosh, I finally beat Texas. I don't do that. I mean, I don't do that. I'm really glad that we did. I'm glad because we're 4-5. Okay, we got 3 games left. Okay, this game, I don't care who it is. You know, this gives us a chance. I mean, there's a chance to have a really good season, accomplish some goals.
Try not to think about this as the last time we'll get to play them, but that's something that we a lot of guys thought of and we talked about, and we tried to block that out and just kind of play this game. And I heard that this is Coach Pinkel's first time to beat Texas in his career at Mizzou, so that was definitely sweet for all of us.
You know, it's just great for our program. We've been knocking down a lot of barriers and stones, and just being able to knock this Texas game down. You know, we haven't beat Texas around here, and I don't think we ever beat Texas, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, it's just great for us and the fans as well.
Jumping to some other Big 12 action, Oklahoma State pounds Texas Tech 66-6. Ouch, the Pokes still eyeing that national championship. Tech travels to Columbia next week. Baylor at Kansas. Baylor storms back in the second half to win by a point. And K-State hosting Texas A&M. What a shootout. K-State wins in quadruple overtime, 53-50. 6 mid-Missouri high school football teams look to keep their seasons alive today. How about some state quarterfinal action? Class 2, Macon visiting Blair Oaks. Second quarter, Macon QB Dylan Perrin passes to Jacob Lanier for 51 yards. What a bomb there. And that would set up Perrin here with the QB sneak. 7-0 Macon on top. Then in the second quarter, Falcons QB Daniel Castillo finds Logan Bax for the TD after he rolls out here. It would be 7-7 at the end of the first half. Jumping to some second half action, third quarter, Castillo pitches it to Derek Otto, who pulls up, throws to Ben Cooper for a Blair Oaks touchdown, 14-7 Blair Oaks. Then jump to the fourth quarter. Otto bounces off a defender for 22 yards for the TD, 21-7 Blair Oaks. Final score, Blair Oaks beats Macon 27-14. Blair Oaks hosts Higginsville next week for the semis. Fear the Beard, ladies and gentlemen. Class 3, Osage visiting North Callaway. First quarter, Jarrett Edwards, 81-yard punt return, bounces it outside, returns it to the house, 6-0 Osage. But the reason this is big, he is clean shaven. Fear Edwards. Don't fear the beard, fear Edwards. Second quarter, Osage QB Bo Dean, 63-yard TD pass to Edwards, of course, 28-0 Indians. Jump to the third quarter. Bodine swing pass to who else? Edwards, 65 yards for the TD. Edwards had 5 touchdowns. Osage wins big, travels to John Burroughs for their semifinal matchup. How about some Class 1? Western at home against South Shelby. First quarter, Western QB Drake Buffington passes it over the middle to Clay Ames. Some nice yards there. That led to a TD, 7-0 Western. Still first quarter. South Shelby running back Sean Bertrand gets some yards up the middle. More on him later. Then South Shelby QB David Heathman passes to West Mefford, and that's his dad, Pat, cheering him on. Heathman's dad. Third quarter, Heathman with the 1-yard TD. South Shelby up 14-7, and then later, South Shelby Bertrand. There he is again, 1-yard TD run. He had 216 yards on the day. South Shelby wins 28-14. Some Class 5 action now. Camdenton versus Kirkwood. Second quarter, Camdenton's Corey Simpson bounces it outside. 5-yard TD pass to Ryan Elliott. Nice diving catch there at 14-6, Kirkwood on top. Still second quarter, Kirkwood's B.J. Buckner with a 9-yard TD pass there to Mike McHugh. 21-6, Kirkwood now. Then it's McHugh again here. Makes the reception. Takes it down the sideline on the outside. He had 4 touchdowns in the game. Kirkwood wins big, 46-18. Now to the other kind of football, some high school soccer quarterfinal action. Rockbridge hosting Nixa. Second half, Rockbridge's Matt Kelly with the nice move and the goal, 1-0 Bruins. Later in the second half, Rockbridge's Austin Powell. Nice cross there. Powell puts it in for the Bruins. Rockbridge wins 2-0. They play Oakville at 6 p.m. Friday night in the state semifinals. The Columbia College volleyball team lost the tournament title earlier today against Missouri Baptist, but the men's basketball team took the same floor tonight, hoping for a win against Avila. First half, Columbia College's Devin Griffin with the spin move, lays it up and in, 14-13, Cougars on top. Ariel Eldridge of the women's team on hand, watching. Still first half, former Elias Crusader Zach Rockers drains the tray, 19-17 Cougars. Nicole Murphy of the volleyball team, everybody's here watching Columbia College. Devin Griffin with the floater, 28-17 Columbia College. Griffin finished with 13. Rockers here with the gets the nice feed inside, lays it up and in. Columbia College wins 80-64, advances to 3-0 on the season. That's sports.